So we met in June to discuss a particular challenge around nappy waste and single-use nappies. We know that hundreds of thousands of single-use nappies end up in landfill every day. Some local councils have really good schemes. North Ayrshire is the example that I left you with, Minister. The real nappy initiative, which is free for citizens to use. I believe they now have a waiting list, so it's good to hear there's demand. So I just wondered what investigation is taking place. I know you were going to discuss it with COSLA. Are these kind of schemes, can we expect them being supported and mainstreamed because, you know, people want to do the right thing, but they need a little bit of support and guidance on that? But we have good practice in small pockets of the country, but it's not being mainstreamed. So what can the bill or your strategy or your route map do about that?
Absolutely. I think that's a really good point to highlight, is that there are no legislative powers required, for example, for introducing that excellent nappy reuse scheme, which, as I understand when I spoke to the member about this earlier, is a cost-neutral scheme that council runs. So one of the things that I've asked Zero Waste Scotland to do is to take on board a facilitation role in facilitating best practice between councils, because our councils are enormously variable, both in the recycling services they provide, but in that kind of reuse services as well. But given that that's a cost-neutral provision, because it saves that council from having to deal with nappies, which I am told are a real problem for contamination of waste and not easily recyclable and so on, that can be a real benefit for council. So